let's go ahead and get started, you guys. As you know, we need to tap in with spirit, make sure we are continuing to face the right direction. Let's see what message spirit has for you. I was definitely getting like this message of like, it's time for you to release the paranoia. It's time for you to genuinely feel like safe within like not having immediate answers, within just like feeling like you're in like kind of like this unknown space, and just trusting like as things, you know, show up, you're going to know how to like resolve it, you're going to know how to make it, you're going to know how to create it, etc., you know. Thank you so very much, spirit. I truly appreciate you. What message would you like to give to my collective? What message would you like to give to the collective today? Okay, so we have this Eight of Wands energy here. We have this High Priestess. We have this Seven of Wands, we have this Eight of Pentacles, and we have this Justice card here, okay? So I have 8 here. I feel like this is spirit just telling you to like just trust, you know, what you feel called to do, what you feel pulled to do. You're divinely guided. The High Priestess does talk about just trusting what you feel, keeping your cards close to yourself, keeping like what it is that you're working towards close to yourself, keeping your head down, and just kind of like focusing on like these particular routines. Like, don't get distracted by the outside noise. Don't allow for anyone to pop your bubble of peace. Don't allow for anyone to disrespect your boundaries, personal boundaries, but maybe even like boundaries when it comes to like the things you need to feel stable, grounded within like your own routines, or the things you're doing on a day-to-day basis, or even like your sense of income as well. Also feel like what spirit is telling you to do is just kind of like trust your guidance throughout your day-to-day. You know, every day may not look the same. You are focusing on like what your higher self is telling you to do. So like just really take the time to like tap in within yourself and to ask yourself like at any moment of the day, you know, like what feels right to you and what does not feel right to you. And based off of that, like you use your free will on what it is that you wish to do. I feel like you're on a verge of having some sort of sense of clarity, reaching some sort of goal or milestone when it comes to seeing the fruits of your labor or something like that. Like, because this Eight of Pentacles is like someone who is, you know, meticulously studying something, someone who is meditating, someone who is, you know, resting, someone who has been, you know, just trusting their own intuition for quite some time, not necessarily knowing why, you know, they're working towards this particular thing. They just know that, you know, like it's not necessarily they don't know why. It's almost like they don't have the full answers, you know, but they just feel called, you know. So it's like I've been doing this for quite some time, and now I'm going to be like getting and gaining the clarity on like why I was called to do these particular things and go to these particular places. So this is really, really beautiful. This is this newfound clarity, this newfound way of communicating, new territory, new levels, maybe even within like just your own like confidence, your own independence. This is like you feeling more functional, but also just you feeling like you have like excess funds to actually like explore something new. It could be even a completely new investments, new connections, new relationships, maybe even new partnerships as well, because we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you're going to be feeling more confident to pursue, you know, new territories, to pursue new positions as well. Okay, like some of y'all may be applying for a new position. You just feel really, really confident within it, even if it's like you creating your own lane. Because sometimes the King of Wands is someone who is like just more of that entrepreneurial type of energy, but this is definitely you wanting like to put yourself out there in the field more. But it's like you're like building up this energy, building up this courage, building up this plan, and really just focusing on your sense of stability. Like you're like, I'm not really so much focusing on my image, I'm not trying to get distracted by gossip, you know, I'm just trying to really make sure that my garden is straight. I'm trying to drink my water and mind my business. Okay, that's what this energy is giving. So I do feel like spirit is telling you that like you always have free will, free choice, especially when it comes to certain gossip and things that are around you. So just be mindful of what it is that you are feeding yourself, what it is that you are paying attention to, what you are using your energy on, and just, you know, be honest with yourself on how that affects you on a day-to-day basis. Because with this High Priestess card being here, this is someone who has like their own unique things that they need to do when it comes to their own energy level, when it comes to how they make maybe even their own sense of income, or when it comes to them just feeling more stable and secure, you know, within themselves, you know. So this is like embracing your own unique ways of doing certain things. I feel like because you are like having that strong sense of self, protecting your peace, and really just focusing on what you feel pulled and called towards, it is like revealing something new, whether that, like I said, new project, new partnership, or something of the sort, new connection, new relationship. There is like this clear, honest conversation that's taking place. There are some things that are rebalancing out. Some of y'all may be winning some sort of large sum of money through some legal things. Some of y'all are just like through some sort of side hustle or some sort of like project that you've been keeping under wraps. I see that there is like either this new funding or even just you feeling like you can fully embrace this new lane confidently. You're not afraid to put in the work. You're not afraid to reach these milestones. You're not afraid to, you know, put yourself in a position to win, to flourish. This is almost like someone is just like understanding what it is that they're building long term, you know, so it's like they're not necessarily rushing it. They're just allowing themselves to feel confident and excited, and just trusting, you know, when things blooms, like they just know deep in their spirit that it's going to bloom. Like they know deep in their spirit. That's that High Priestess card. And so they're going to continue to work because they know what they're working towards. So I do feel like Spirit is just telling you to ultimately just trust yourself. Continue to express your boundaries, continue to reject certain things and say no to certain things and block certain things out that you feel like will take you backwards. You know, stay focused on using your free will to invest in, you know, these new thought patterns, new perspective, new connections, new relationships, new levels, new habits, etc. and etc. It's allowing for you to move into this depth that feels like fruitful, like it's like fruitful connections, fruitful relationships, sustainable connections, sustainable relationships, you know, things that feels reciprocal, things that feel balanced. And it's coming from you, you know, trusting your intuition when it comes to certain things that you need to release and let go. And it could even just be certain past emotions and feelings, anything that you feel like just didn't really serve your highest good, or you just don't feel like, you know, really get you excited or feed into the vision that you see for yourself. Certain partnerships, connections, relationships, etc. and etc. Okay, so with that being said, I really pray this was able to help you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day, evening, on purpose. Protect your peace and don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.